Hello and welcome to today's Daily Chelsea. Now, excitement levels are already reaching fever pitch because tonight we have a huge clash against Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League. So this is a slightly different Daily Chelsea today. It's more of a preview. So let's basically get straight into talking about the game. I'm buzzing about it. Rory, as we speak, is currently in luxurious Ukraine, probably walking around and enjoying the sunshine. But we're left here in London to talk about the match. So this is a must-win game after defeat to Porto in the last time out. We really can't afford to mess with this one up again. If we do, we run the risk of coming second in the group or maybe not even qualifying. We're currently third. I mean, it's a very tight group. There's only 1 point between first and third. So a victory today could take us to first, and that's where we need to stay to avoid the bigger games in the next round. So let's get on to the team. I would like to start with Begovic in goal. I mean, why not? We haven't got anyone else, and he's been doing well for us. At right back, I'm going to go with Azpilicueta. Thought he had an all right game against Villa. Ivanovic is still not fully fit, so Caesar gets the nod. At left back, I'm going to go with Baba Rahman. Now, he didn't cover himself in glory in the game against Villa. He got turned over quite a few times by their right winger, but I think he's done enough to secure the place today. And he needs some game time experience. So Baba, you're going at left back, mate. Centre backs, pick himself, John Terry, Gary Cahill. 2 defensive midfield holding roles. I'm going to go with Ramirez, who I thought played brilliantly. I think he's been playing really well, actually, whenever he's been called upon this season. And side by side, next to him, we're going to go with Fabregas, just to get some of that experience that we need in the middle for these big, important European games. On the right wing, as we know, Pedro is out. He's been left in London. I think he picked up a knock against Villa. So I'm going to call Oscar to do a job down that right-hand side. In the middle, I'm going to go Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I thought he looked good during the first half on Saturday. I was very surprised when he was taken off at half-time. Jose said that was some sort of tactical thing, so fair enough. But I'd really like to see Ruben get a chance in a big game like tonight. So, Ruben, you've got the nod. Right, over on the left, it's been the sort of dilemma that's been building up all week. The Eden Hazard. Is he going to play? Isn't he going to play? In my team, Hazard's getting picked. It's a must-win game, and we need our top players on the pitch as far as I'm concerned. Jose wasn't giving too much away in the press conference last night. He was asked, will Hazard play? And he basically said, if he plays, I don't tell you. The players don't know. And then when he was asked, how did he train? He said, how did he train? He trained like Eden. Now, read into that what you will. That could mean he trained like his usual laid-back self, and he's not necessarily putting in that extra mile that Jose wants to see out of him. So we can only have our fingers crossed that he plays tonight and he shows some of that form that made him such a star last season. To the strikers, Remy's not available, another one that picked up a knock late in the game against Villa. So we've got a choice between Costa and Falcao. Jose says he was responding to reports that Falcao is going to leave the club. There was quite a lot in the papers yesterday about that. And he basically said, it's news to me. I see the player every day. He's not said anything to me or my staff when we were at training. So Jose saying that there's not a lot of substance to this story. When asked, would Falcao get picked in the starting 11, Jose said, basically, Falcao wants to play. He's got to give us more than Diego. And I think my personal opinion is Falcao, as much as he does try, he does not give you what Diego Costa gives you. So I read into that as Diego Costa's going to start tonight, and in my starting 11, Diego's getting the nod. So a little word on the Ukrainian opponents. So Kiev, they're quite good in Europe, actually. They've got a good record. They've lost only 1 match in 10 of their last European home games. And the danger man that we need to look out for, that John Terry and co need to have in their pocket, is Yarmolenko. So guys, that is a little preview for tonight. Make sure you follow us on Snap. Rory's in Ukraine, so follow him on Snapchat. I'll be on the Twitter controls tonight during the match. And let us know in the comments beneath, is this 11 looking good to you? Have I left players out? Is there someone that you would rather see in that squad or in that team that I haven't picked? Let us know. It's all about you and your opinions. Right, guys, we're off to get ready for tonight. All you've got to remember is come on, you champions.
some Chelsea fans were attacked last night. I mean, it's not that surprising. It's been a good trip for me so far, but there has been an underlying air of hostility